and láti máa document gbogbo kìíní kan lè mọ gbogbo atrocity ten commit. CP dẹ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀ pé kẹ́ allow family yìí kí wọ́n nísinmi kẹ́ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ but ẹ choose in life wọn láti wò ó pé torọ́ ti promise yín pé ẹ wá àjọ fẹ́ jẹ́ wa ìkànnù Mohbad African TV Foundation for what for ọmọdé kú ẹ̀yin fẹ́ wá forúkọ ẹ̀ ní foundation kí lẹ́yìn wò láyé tẹ́ fi pé èjì yẹn tí ẹ achieve nǹkan tó ń achieve ọjọ́ kó má sùn gbogbo wa la rí fídíò bí ọmọ yẹn ṣe ń jìyà kiri bó ṣe ń sọ́fà bí ojú ẹ̀ ṣe ń rí ó wá kú pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó wá ní ẹ̀yin kan ẹ wá ń ṣe bí bẹ́ẹ̀ support ẹ̀ ẹ wá ń bully family ẹ fẹ́ pa àwọn kan side kan ẹ wá fẹ́ gbé bàbá mọ́ra kẹ wò pé ẹ táwọn yẹn bá ti lọ tán tó bá kúrò mẹ́ alẹ́ ráyè jókòó irú ẹ̀ ní eléyìí tó ń pè rẹ̀ lólórí ẹbí yẹn ló ṣe tí ò bá ń ṣe pé olórí ẹbí yẹn ó coordinate pé tí bàbá yẹn ṣe lọ kọrin ní studio just because of royalty ni mi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ why tó fi allow tó fi pé ìwọ ló gbórin jáde ó gba percentage bàbá náà yé báyìí lẹ́jọ́ fẹ́ ṣe ìkànnì ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ wá dúró lórí platform ẹ̀ wàá náà ń jà fún justice ó jà fún justice ó wá ṣe business ni àtọjọ́ tí mo ti ń ṣe kínní iṣẹ́ ti ralẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ mi rí ni ẹni tó bá ralẹ̀ nínú gbogbo yín rí kó ní èmi mo ti ra half plot lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ rí but a ṣe ń risk ẹ pé okay ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe àìmọye customer tí o ṣe kínní ìwọ tó bá yẹ customer tó bá jẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ló ṣe níralẹ̀ get out with your money máa kó sì lọ because tó bá fún wa lówó yẹn tá a bá dọ̀la pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ńkọ́ èyí tá a lè jẹ tá a lè jèrè òun lélẹ́yìí tá a ń ṣe ilé tá a bá kọ́ tó bá pọ̀ tó bá ń fún mi contract o pé torí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ò fún mi mọ́ kó sì lọ pẹ̀lú owó ẹ̀ at anything tó bá ń kó ní. so tó bá ń ṣe gbogbo yẹn máa dé kó dẹ̀ máa rántí nǹkan tó ń ṣe kí ni máa ní kí bàbá kí wọ́n lọ kọrin kí ọmọ yẹn kán lè máa tún wò pé àṣetán bàbá ló tún kọrin káwọn èèyàn má bàa take justice yẹn serious but Ọlọ́run jẹ̀dá lọ gbogbo tẹ̀yìn plan kí ni reason tẹ́ fi wò pé àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan kọ́ lọ rán wọn lẹ́wọ̀n torí tó bá wà lẹ́wọ̀n ẹ ti pín nǹkan kan tó dé àwọn ọlọ́lẹ̀ ìjà dàrúṣà mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ àdúrà mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ wá ìtẹ́ ẹ̀ wá ẹlòmíì nínú ilé yẹn tó fi já ọmọ yẹn ní target yín tí ò bá ṣe pé ní hidden agenda why ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ẹni Wùnmí ló pa ẹni àdúrà ló pa ẹni dàrúṣà ló gbéyọ̀ sí láyà àwọn tó ju gbogbo wa lọ tán ní ìlú yìí wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ ẹjẹ́ afárabalẹ̀ ká sáré listing sí wọn kí n tó continue ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ update CP kí n tó continue. ẹ listen o ẹ jọ gbogbo àwa tá náà fẹ́ justice tá ń jà mo fẹ́ kẹ́ wá listing kẹ́ gbọ́ kínní ẹ jẹ́ kó fresh nínú memory yìí ẹ jọ ẹ listing ẹ sì máa pick àwọn tí bá máa pick wá sókè a máa discuss lórí ẹ for like 20 to 15 minutes.
You will have to before I start you have to pass because this might be the comparatively longest media briefing. It's not too long, but
so Kelly rẹ tó sọ̀rọ̀ ni o.
It's not like our usual.
Mo ṣe kéèyàn máa sọ òyìnbó bí ọ̀pẹ rẹ̀ lọ́mọ pé èèyàn wà educated. Ìfarabalẹ̀ research.
Good afternoon once again. This is a press briefing by the CP Lagos State CP Owomwa on the interim investigation report into the unfortunate death of Ileri Oluwalajide Aloba, aka Mohbad. Gentlemen of the press, you will recall that the unfortunate death of Ileri Oluwalajide Aloba, aka Mohbad, on 12th September 2023 triggered widely held suspicions of the circumstances of his death and allegations of complicity of some personalities in the process. In consequence, I inaugurated a special investigation team with the main task of undertaking a detailed, professional, rule of law guided, and evidence-led homicide investigation. This initiative is not deliver justice for Mohbad. I had wide version of the police interim investigation report with the assurance that members of the public will be kept abreast of the investigative progress as much as legally and professionally permissible. I can today confirm that the police interim investigation report is now ready, and this media remain is being undertaking the fulfillment of our assurance to keep Lagosians, Nigerians, and indeed the international community abreast of the status of the case. This briefing therefore focuses on police investigative actions since the investigation commenced, the interim findings on the strength of facts and of evidential value so far established, and grounds pending further actions in guiding the investigation to conclusion. The investigation process was directed at addressing two fundamental questions. Firstly, what are the immediate chain of events that occasioned the death of Mohbad? Secondly, who are the actors that could, within the context of extant criminal law and procedures, be evidentially held criminally liable, either individually or jointly, for the death of Mohbad on 12 September 2023. In addressing the latter component of these questions, due investigative actions were focused on the allegations of possible complicity in the death of Mohbad by Abdulaziz Adesina, aka Naira Marley, and Samson Erifolami Balogun, aka Sam Larry, who both were widely alleged in the social media of conspiring to serially bully and assault the deceased in his lifetime. It also focuses on allegations on the social media that the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency could be complicit in his death following a viral video in which the late singer raised the narrative of his experience while in custody of the agency prior to his death. The intent of this component of the investigation is to establish if there is any evidential proof to circumstantially or directly link the allegations against Naira Marley, Sam Larry, and NDLEA to the eventual death of Mohbad on 12 September 2023. Police investigative actions. Following the inauguration of the special investigation team, detectives have undertaken the following actions and covered the underlisted investigative grounds. 1. Identification and interview of vital witnesses. As of today, a total of 26 vital witnesses, including the complainant, have so far been identified and interviewed, and statements recorded by detectives from them in aid of investigations.
Exactly.
This include the following: Mr. Aloba Joseph Oluwabamiwo, the father of the deceased; Mrs. Abosede Aloba, mother of the deceased; Mrs. Kolawole Kemi Bose, deceased sister; Miss Aloba Blessing Oluwashew, deceased sister; Mr. Aloba Adura Beni Shedrack, deceased brother; Mrs. Cynthia Adebanjo, deceased wife; Miss Sheyi Awonuga, deceased manager; Miss Adeyemo Oluwatife, aka Darosha, deceased personal assistant; Mr. Ajishediri Sultan Ayobami, deceased DJ. Olarewaju Idris Adedoja, deceased personal photographer. Mr. Idris Busari, deceased friend. Aderinto Ademola, aka Ade West, deceased friend. Mr. Adeyemi Olamide, deceased friend. Oladapo Oreoluwa, aka Lifestyle, deceased friend. Adesoya Adebi Dolapo, aka Ajesin, deceased friend. Fidelis Esabon is the driver to the Prado Jeep that the deceased hired to attend the concert in Ikorodu on 10 September 23, and in an attempt to punch Ibrahim during their physical brawl, Mohbad hit and broke the rear side glass, causing him injury on his right hand. For those of you that would be interested, you can look at the picture. That's the picture of the vehicle, the damage that led to the injury on Mohbad. Okay, you can circulate. Mr. Soso Soberekon is the show promoter who invited Mohbad to perform at Ikorodu to promote the General Bitters.
tí n bá gbọ́ ilé ẹjọ́ ta ni ìwọ tó máa wá jókòó sórí TikTok tó máa ṣe analysis wèrè tó fẹ́ move mi tí n bá gbọ́ information from the source. Who are you? Who is Lady Harris? Who are you? Who is Bukky Jesse? Nígbà wo ló join ẹ? Who is Comfy? Who are you guys? Mi ò need láti listen sọ̀rọ̀ yín, màá kọ̀ wo yín bí these guys are just distractors. Wọ́n kàn distract àwọn èèyàn ni. Àwọn tó bá fẹ́ listen sí wọn, àwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni, wọ́n kó fans lọ, wọ́n gbá àwọn èèyàn lọ ni. Ṣé wọ́n sọ fún yín pé àwọn yẹn ṣe justice ni? Tó mọ̀ bá le, wọn ò ní sanwó. Wọn ò ní gba GoFundMe. So èmi understand gbogbo game yẹn bó ṣe ń lọ. So kí ló fẹ́ mú mi listen sí wọn? Àwọn tí máa listen sí lélẹ̀, àwọn tó lọ sínú ilé, tó wọlé jáde, tí wọ́n investigate, tó dẹ̀ wá ń fún mi update tí wọ́n mọ́ máa tẹ̀lé. Kò ń ṣe ẹni tí ò kúrò ní UK, kò ń ṣe ẹni tí ò kúrò ní inú igbó Germany, kò ń ṣe ẹni tí ò kúrò ní ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ ní ilé ẹ̀, òun ló máa fún mi update tí màá máa gbọ̀n pé wọ́n tún ti ṣe báyìí, wọ́n ti ṣe báyìí. Torí ẹ̀ mo máa ń calm àwọn tèmi gbà yẹn pé ẹ calm down, kí ló ń ṣe yín? Wọ́n ṣe báyìí, kí ni ti yín pẹ̀lú yẹn? Àwọn yẹn kàn jambla lórí social media ni. The real investigation gangan òun ni kẹ́ listing kẹ́ máa gbọ́.
That subsequent chains of events started from. He has given detailed statements. Mr. Omoni Temidayo Raphael, aka Zlatan, he was one of the musicians that performed at the same events.
No, for statements.
Engineer Chinaka Jesse is the neighbor whose vehicle was used to rush him to the hospital when he became unconscious. Dr. Olushola Joshua is the medical director of Kuramed Hospital in Lekki, Lagos, where the deceased was taken to and declared as confirmed as brought in dead on 12th September 2023. Dr. Beke Deborah Oluwatosin is the medical director who was on duty, and he was one that certified the deceased dead on the day he was brought in at about 15-20 hours. Ms. Fajulube Semitope, Ms. Abbas Aminat Abiola, and Mr. Ajobi Emmanuel. They are all staff of the Kuramed Hospital who also witnessed when he was there. is the director and the CMD of Perez Medical Care in Lekki. When they took him to the first hospital, the Kuramed, and he was certified dead, his family members and friends that took him there were not convinced. So they took the body from there again to Perez Hospital, where he was recertified as dead. Then Dr. Temitope.
No, she will fast forward then. The Baronti, Darusha náà dẹ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé nígbà tó kọ́kọ́ gbé lọ sí hospital àkọ́kọ́ tó pè tọ́nà ti kú tó pè ohun tóun débẹ̀ pé no àwọn ò gbà lọ́n tún gbé lọ bòmí the same thing wọ́n sọ pé ó ti gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ ti kọ sílẹ̀ àwa tá a sì ń bẹ̀ tiwa ló wá pọ̀ jù kí ló dé.
She is the principal suspect in the death of Mohbad. She acknowledged that it was Ogun State where the principal suspect. Then Dr. Temitope Maxine Olumuyiwa. He is the medical director of Cornerstone Hospital, Akute, Ogun State, where the principal suspect, Feisayo Ogedengbe, claimed to have been trained as an auxiliary nurse. The written testimonies of the witnesses are likely of high evidential value, and they have aided in establishing the sequence of events leading to the death of Mohbad, the identification of the suspects, and the roles each played. They have also aided in gaining a clearer insight into the allegations of assault and bullying. Five suspects have so far been identified, arrested, and
listing dáadáa o. Listing o. Lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n gbé gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n máa gbé tán, ìwọ tó bá mọ law wàá mọ̀ ìyàtọ̀ láàrin suspect. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ kẹ́ listing dáadáa. Wọ́n ò tí ì pè ẹnikẹ́ni ní criminal nínú àwọn people yìí. Suspect, witness, ẹ jẹ́ ká wá farabalẹ̀ ká gbọ́ ká listing dáadáa sí eléyìí tí mo fẹ́ play fún yín.
And detained and interrogated on their Ogedengbe is the auxiliary nurse who was contacted and invited by Obami Sadiq, aka Spending, a friend of Mohbad, on 11 September 2023 to treat the singer at the deceased residence in Lekki. She eventually came on Tuesday, 12 September 2023 and administered 3 different injections which are believed to have occasioned the chain of reactions that directly resulted in the eventual death of the singer. She is the principal suspect in the death of Mohbad. She acknowledged that it was the injections that she administered on the deceased that triggered the reactions which eventually led to Mohbad's death. Other expert opinions and witnesses' statements corroborated her admittance. Her actions of administering doses of tetanus toxoid, paracetamol, intravenous, and ceftriaxone injection, which was also administered intravenous on Mohbad at his residence, that's Mohbad's residence, on 12 September 2023, immediately triggered the reactions, including vomiting, goosebumps, and convulsion.
Vomiting, goosebumps, and convulsion. Sherry, béèrè lọ́wọ́ doctor, ask your doctor. Tí èèyàn bá wà hypertensive, tó bá jẹ́ tó ní hypertension, tó bá ní wound, tó bá inject pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn kan tí wọ́n kà sílẹ̀ yìí, symptoms tó máa gbé wá òun nìyẹn. Ká ní ibi tó fẹ́ gbé lọ yẹn wọ́n tètè gbé débẹ̀, ó possible kan revive ẹ̀ kó má kú kí nǹkan kan má ṣe. Ó possible.